Hello again and welcome back. Today I'm visiting my friends at the Midwest Auto Collection. Are you the kind of guy that goes online and looks maybe once, twice a week for the pinnacle of the RX-7 crop? These cars are kind of like unicorns, and what we have here is a car that's almost a myth in itself. This could be a 93 RX-7 commercial. What we're looking at today is an all-original, phenomenally clean 1993 Mazda RX-7 twin turbo. Check this thing out. The Mazda RX-7 wasn't just seen as a cutting-edge performance machine. It was a significant component of a defining moment for a new breed of world-class Japanese supercars. The 1993 Mazda RX-7 introduced the world to supercar performance at sensible cost, while packing refinement and civility that some of today's supercars still have yet to replicate. At the heart of the RX-7 is a twin-turbocharged 1.3-liter rotary engine. Rated at 255 horsepower and routed to a proper 5-speed manual, a rotary engine's design provides for the most fluid power delivery, while turbocharging boosts low-end torque while supporting high-end horsepower. To experience the RX-7 from behind the wheel is to know what a rare and exotic automobile this really is. The car we're looking at here is a 1993 Mazda RX-7 Touring. Finished in black over a black leather interior, this car is completely original and looks, runs, and drives like a brand new car. Now up front here is a rather unique engine. This is a two-rotor, twin-turbocharged rotary engine. It doesn't use cylinders. If you're curious as to how these work, actually do a Google search. It's pretty fascinating. Everything under here is as it left the factory. I mean, it really does look brand new. You can see the entire structure is totally uncompromised. There's no modifications. A lot of the RX-7s tend to be modified because they are fast cars. They make great race cars. But this particular car, I mean, it's like it's been put in a time capsule. It has covered 22,000 miles. Granted, those had to be the lightest 22,000 miles I could possibly envision. All the stickers, everything up here is all correct. But it really does look like a brand new car. I can't stress that enough. Everything works great on it. The paint looks new. It's all original as well. No repaints at all. You know, the car really is as it left the factory in gorgeous, gorgeous condition. Just to illustrate again how clean this car is, just look at my reflection as I walk down the side here. You know, there's no damage or anything to speak of on the car, but the condition of that black paint really speaks volumes of where this car has spent its whole life. I almost feel guilty sitting in here. That's how nice this leather is. Totally solid. It smells like a new car in here. Even the floor mats look new. I really don't have anything to talk about because it is as it left the factory. It's a new car. But to hear this rotary fire up, go ahead and turn that, clutch in. Different sound from a different kind of car. Not to mention, one thing that's really cool about these cars is this shifter. If you've ever driven a Miata, you'd know what I mean, but the RX-7 just has this really well communicating shifter. And it's so timeless. I cannot believe this car's a 1993. The design is just... it's timeless. It really is timeless. It doesn't show, you know, as if it's a 20-year-old car or 10-year-old car, even a 5-year-old car at that. And I'm sorry, RX-8 just never replicated how awesome this car really was. This RX-7 is in absolutely gorgeous condition, and a quick inspection confirms a structurally sound car with no evidence of any previous accident history, nor any indications that the car has ever been abused. This car is so clean, it's as if the forces of nature have completely ignored its existence. In the rear, the quarter panels are still as they left the factory, and all factory welds are intact under the hood. Plus, there's no indication that any of the panels have ever been removed or that any part of this car has been repainted, further adding value to a nearly mythical car. It's completely stock with no modifications, and a very short drive confirms that this car does run and drive like brand new. Now, if you're in the market for this car, I cannot stress enough the original quality of this car. Yes, occasionally there are other RX-7s available with similar miles, but let's compare apples to apples. If you put this car side by side with any other RX-7, it would be nearly impossible to find one this original and this clean. It would make a perfect car for a collector, or a great start for someone to build the RX-7 of their dreams. Either way, you cannot replicate this car at any cost, and if you just happen to be the RX-7's next owner, I can personally guarantee that you will not be disappointed. Let's say you wanted a new one back in the day, but either you didn't have a license like me, I didn't have one in '93, or just didn't have the means. This is really about as close of an opportunity as you'll get to buy a 100% stock, completely clean car that has been absolutely babied its whole life. Every bit of the condition of this car speaks volumes of the originality of it, but I think you could rest assured you'd really be buying a timeless classic. Check out more information on this RX-7 on the website. You'll find us online at MidwestAutoCollection.com.